Okay, from the textbook, some causes of job satisfaction. Causes of job satisfaction. We've already talked about Herzberg and Maslow, what people need and what makes them satisfied on the job. Here's a few more, generally speaking. Need fulfillment allows the individual to fulfill their needs. Go back to Maslow, Herzberg. Self-esteem, belongingness, self-actualization, achievement, recognition, meaningfulness, all of that stuff. That creates job satisfaction. The smart manager would be taking notes right now. Anyway, discrepancies. The difference between what was expected on the job and the actual job. This takes us back to corporate image. What do people expect when they're going into a job, and what is the job really like? If it's worse, they're not going to be happy. They will be dissatisfied. And this goes into the concept of a realistic job preview. Making sure the employee knows what it's like on the job. Does HR even know, if we go back to HR, what the real job is like? So actually the manager probably needs to be handling this. What is the job really like? Is it hard on the back? Is it hot? Is it cold? I was interviewed for a job, and they said, how do you like cold weather? And I said, I love it. No. But actually it was very cold. He gave us a warning, you know, it's cold out there at night. So at least I knew what was coming. Yeah, we got to focus on corporate image and letting people know really what the job is like. Can you imagine how hot it would be, say, in a tire manufacturing operation? What about accounting? You know, that quarterly reports are due, and that gets really stressful. So you might be working 48 hours in a row at the end of the month or end of the quarter. As long as they know what's expected, that helps and goes with job satisfaction. Value attainment. Does the job fulfill the individual's important work values? If it does, then they would feel proud to be working there. Is it ethical? Is it fun, exciting? Variety. I love variety. And fun. Or does the person expect it to be very professional, like at a hospital? If this matches with the person's important work values, then that would relate to job satisfaction. Equity. I'm sure some of you have heard of Adam's equity theory. I've got a new twist on it. But does the person perceive themselves to be treated fairly in the organization? A lot of time, the perceived is the key one there. If the manager builds a relationship and explains things to employees and takes them into consideration when making decisions, there would be a better chance of the person feeling like they're treated fairly. Now, I love this right here. I love this consequences of job satisfaction. It's almost like, you know, like what are the consequences? Like consequences is negative. For many of the managers out there, I think they do think this is a bad thing. But the consequences of job satisfaction. If we can get people, their needs taken care of, and look at that Herzberg, and actually we probably better go back and look at the 5 job characteristics model. And we can achieve, with all of this, job satisfaction. People will be more motivated, just like Herzberg. I think it's more of people, and I want you to start thinking like this. It's not so much about motivation as it is sometimes it's about not demotivating people. They become more involved in their job. Isn't that what we want? We want employees that are involved in their job. They go beyond the call of duty. I'm treated fairly here. My work values are in place. This is exactly what I thought, or even better. and I get to fulfill my needs. Therefore, I'm willing to go beyond the call of duty. Oh, we need somebody to work on Sunday. Well, okay, I'll be there. I love this place, and I'm willing. You show that you care. I'm treated fairly. I want to help you. Absenteeism goes down. Turnover goes down. Lower stress. Employee engagement with the job. They're not feeding the hog. They're positively engaged on the job. Performance goes up. All of this stuff goes up. Life satisfaction goes up. If you're comfortable with your job, you can be comfortable after you've been to your job. And you can look forward to going to your job. Life satisfaction, life isn't that stressful. Mental health is improved. And I can't believe this, but heart disease goes down. Some people don't think, and we've touched on this, that work doesn't matter. As Bob Sutton would say, work matters. Work matters. It can damage your health. If you're so unhappy all the time, you're frustrated, you're not satisfied, then you can't sleep at night. So we have all these problems. And I want you to keep in mind, too, that some folks are never happy. Hopefully, they will leave on their own. They'll work themselves out. So, consequences of job satisfaction. Oh no, they're happy. Don't want that to happen. So, there we go. More on motivation and job satisfaction.